She's a software engineer. She stays in the US. She just graduated recently. She was in Alliance Girls High School and scored an A plane. And that is when she got a scholarship to go to the US. So everything she tells you today is very, very important. She's an epitome of hard work. She's an epitome of discipline. Everything that surrounds her is just perfect. And I would really want you to join in, to listen carefully to her. She would take a few minutes so that she can be able to encourage everyone that anything is possible within the sun. There's so many other engineers that are coming. Chumbaa, you want to be a pilot? There's an aircraft engineer that will be speaking to us soon if she gets a chance, though she left a message for you. So there are a crop of people here that are very, very important, and it is sheer hard work that they are where they are. Aggie, that has just spoken, is a teacher, and now she's doing her master's here in Australia. We really, really thank you, Aggie. Keep working hard, keep encouraging students. And now, may I take this opportunity to welcome Janet Chepkosgei, who is an engineer, a software engineer in the US, in Silicon Valley. That is where all these phones that you have, the softwares that you have in your phones are made. Yeye ndio anatengeneza hizo apps zote ambazo mnatumia. Janet, I'm humbled. Thank you so much for being here. Karibu sana. Thank you.
Kongoi Mili, sijui kama mnanisikia poa, niko mashinani leo, so I'm connecting from there, and it's such a privilege and an honor to be here. Thank you so much for considering me and inviting me. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to your lovely, lovely, beautiful daughter, Chumbaa, for scoring 406 marks. I know how much hard work it takes and how much sleepless nights it takes to score that. So amechale kongoi akalenjin congratulations neo kapsa Chumbaa, you have done mom proud and all of us proud. Neboyeng amecha mwaona nyun Chumbaa alenjini. This is where the journey starts. I remember angotagine kingata class 80. I was very happy, very excited. Kiga score nagine 400 and I think it was 433 marks. Awe kekura Alliance Girls. Akonyemwa wa mama nungole wendi Kabarak. I was like, yes, that is really good, and I know you will have all the materials just like I did at Alliance. There's nothing more that will prevent you from scoring all A's. So Chumbaa alenjini kagotoige banda nguno. When I went to Alliance in my time, I had scored very high, but I was the top in Nandi district. I was the best girl. I'm sure you're the best, and of course the top where you are right now, and I'm really proud of that. But I want to tell you, when you go to Kabarak, you meet the creme de la creme. As in now the brains of the brains meet. If in your Rulago Kalakcheka was going 400 and something, maybe even higher than you. But one thing I want to tell you, Chumbaa, and every other student, Negasa, is it is very possible, and you're just as smart. Ikere, akili nangu naga iwaishe even your 406 marks, because the same one that will help you to score 400 and that will help you to score all A's, Koge Form 4. So I don't want you to be intimidated. And we come here to celebrate you today and all the other children who are there. We come here to celebrate you and to tell you that no one should intimidate you. No one should tell you you cannot do it, because I know that you can do it. I know that you're smart. I know I'm got even higher. So when I was at Alliance, there was a lot of challenges, and I know you will meet a lot of challenges there when you go to Kabarak. There will be students who are ministers, unaweza pata hata watoto wa presidents, ama watoto wa PS, ama watoto wa MPs. And I'm just telling you today that even though they will be that, just focus on your books and focus on your academics, and you will do so well. I'm so proud of you. Respect your parents. I know our mom Millie is very, very proud of you. And also for all the other children who are there, I know your parents are very proud of you and they believe in you. So always remember your parents. Don't forget about them. Make sure you involve them in your academics and your results and everything. For me, I had my parents makima kosan Kikure parents meeting, especially academic days. And I want to encourage parents to meet there. My parents ko kimakosan ko po academic days ko nyo. Ako kimusu karon kabisa. Imagine moving starting from Eldoret na kufika Kikuyu, Nairobi, very, very early in the morning. Kijam ko number one, my parents sikoba si engbetu na academic day. So, and during that day, they would make sure that they have gone to each and every subject teacher kutoko fresh. So parents told me, make sure you go to academic day and make sure you get following up. Why? Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, so parents, make sure to follow up with your children. Every single academic meeting, make sure you are present. And for the students, make sure your parents keep them accountable. I know you can do it, and I know you will do it. For every student, for everyone who's there, I just want to say I am so proud of every one of you. Open the high school. We will be keeping track of you and seeing how far you go. Kingatara ne form 4. Anyo Roman Benyamili amesema I got a full scholarship. Kikona full scholarship and that's the beauty of hard work. And it is very possible. Kanyo irani asalenjok anego kijama ribe tuganyo in Oleguremo University kijama ribe tuga just like any other kid. Kijama wendi kwenik Olegileja kapchebarusin apa karibu tuna kwetu. So I was just like any other kid, and I just want to tell any other kid Nemia, and I really want to see more students I look for them all the time. Amuchang scholarships chang opportunities. Everyone will be looking for you. And that's the beauty of hard work. So Kongoi Mili, in this opportunity negekono sajer lagok agalenji it is possible. Agalenji jaksigi ongiki lagok choge, ongiki getukul, amungi getukul, then we can go out there and bring the whole world to where we are. Cable that side. Niki got a style cable kunyaga. Kuyaga mwamili kule aneko a software engineer. I work at Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley got the headquarters about technology about dunia mzima. Gitende Google, gitende Facebook, headquarters ko linda. Ako linda kasolege. That's where the money is. That's where technology is. That's where the world is. So matati getebing village onkiki lagoge and mtoto akishaenda huko. Then mzazi unaenda pia. So let us work hard, and for students, let us really work hard. Discipline is very important. Hard work is very important. Magumi shortcut. I don't know, squeezy. I know kuna vitu mingi zenye watu wanafanya it's like jump shortcuts. There's no simple way of making money. I'm going to tell shortcut illegate it cannot last you so long. So it is just good to build your resilience and to build your hard work. Ako taune foundation nguna kwa high school, taune foundation nguna ko engage in lago. So I just want to say, let us work hard. Let's just focus on honesty. Honesty in the sense that let's ngai tukuk chebo kweli ak tukuk chebo chamuta ko tejit ako teje lagok chok. So kongoi Mystic Nili ak everyone meet you. I don't have much to say and not said a lot, but I just want to encourage Chumba and all the other students and everyone else who's there and say I'm so proud of you and I thank God for you. Continue to be that light. So many people and so many students are looking up to you, just like me, and it is a very big responsibility, but it doesn't come without a reason. It's because we know you can do it and you actually fit in those shoes. So please, I want more engineers like me software. Amiche kechang'e eng Silicon Valley. Sikingen kegele, oh, lakwetab coin kemi Silicon Valley. Ami Facebook, imi Google, imi Amazon, kemi tugul. I think that is the world I would like to see. And especially more women like me, more Kenyans. So let's do this because I know it is possible. Kongoi mili.
Kongoi, Missing Janet. We are so proud of you. Keep soaring high. The sky is no limit. I know you headed to you're the big thing in the future. So Chumbaa, he is an engineer for you. And every other student who is there, who you engineer. Anybody who wants to venture into engineering, I brought them so that you can have mentors, so that they can hold your hand, so that they can walk you this journey. It can be tough sometimes, but when you have someone who can hold your hand, then it becomes a bit bearable. Asante sana, Janet. Thank you for the sacrifice. I know that our home sometimes is crazy, but I really, really appreciate. I'm humbled to have you here today. Thank you so very much. The next person to speak is Vincentius Rugut. Tafadhali, if you can hear me, tafadhali. Vincent Rugut. If Vincent can't hear me, just Suge. Just Suge.
Okay, I need to unmute myself. Hello?
You're already on. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It's 9 o'clock in Kansas. I didn't know that I'm supposed to say anything. I just wanted to just be there and listen. But since I've been given the opportunity, thanks everybody for being here. This is a good forum for us to educate each other as parents, as our children actually. My only thing is parents, let's listen to your children, especially if you're in diaspora. The way we were brought up is not the same way we're bringing them up. Their environment is different from our environment. Their daily struggles are different from ours. It's just like Janet said, she was used to go chunga ng'ombe, tafuta kuni. Their world is completely different. If you live in diaspora and you have children, the first thing you have to do is not to lecture your children just like, you know, our parents lectured us. It's you sit down and have them talk to you, and then you come to a consensus of what is going on. Then that gives you an opportunity to guide them. I'm just glad to be part of this forum. I actually didn't have any speeches to say. I'm normally a talker, but I think as you grow older, other people take over. But I just want to say, let's keep up what we're doing together. Asanteni.
Thank you so much. Just sorry, what do you do in the US so that they get encouraged, so that they can know that it's possible to be in the US and do whatever you are doing?
Thank you. That's a good question. So when I first came to United States, I came to, just like Janet said, I came on a full track scholarship. Let me give you a little background of my family. I come from Osoria. I come from a family of 11 siblings, plus me is 12. The only thing in our family that was instilled in us was education. I am number 8 of 12 children, and I was not the very brightest of all of them. So when I was in high school, the only thing I knew was I have to go to the university like my siblings. I have to get an A. I have to get a distinction. But when I was in Form 2, I discovered that I'm really pretty good at running. I didn't know anything about scholarships. I didn't know anything about United States. So I started becoming this top athlete in Nandi district. And somebody supported me, and my parents didn't really care about it. They just knew I ran for school, but that was like, oh, inter-dormitories, inter-classes, and they really didn't think much about it. Then the then principal for Itigo Girls who was not even my principal, I was in Chepterit Girls, saw me running at Camarine Stadium when I was in Form 2. And since home is not far from Itigo, came home when school was closed and told my dad, can Chepkoech come to Itigo Girls School? She's pretty good at running. But my dad said, no, we are diehard Catholics, number one. Number two, she will stay in the school she was selected to go to. So I didn't go to Itigo Girls. But Mrs. Dina Keter made sure that I had all the support I needed to, be a good athlete. So she kept tabs on me, told me how to practice. I didn't have a coach, or my games teacher in Chepterit really didn't care about running. So in the Chebarbar, I was among the first people who ever ran there. Every Saturday, I had the permission to run through some woods down there and came through the highway, the real Chebarbar you see. So when I was in Form 3, I went to a training camp at St. Patrick's that was sponsored by Brother Colum for all primary and secondary Rift Valley athletes who made it to national level. So that is when my eyes were opened up and I knew about track scholarships, going to school in the United States. Remember, I'm number 8 child. All my siblings went to the university. No one knew anything about running, scholarships, America. Even my dad, who is well-traveled, didn't really know anything about it. So that's how I found my way into United States, because when I discovered I don't even have to go to school in Kenya after high school. So it was a little battle because I came from a school that sports was not really a big deal, except hockey maybe. So I started really paying attention to my talent, and God, made it well for me. I made it to United States on a full track scholarship. So I got here and I did business education and marketing as my first degree and never thought anything else about that. And then I finished, didn't have papers, my accent was as worse than now. So I didn't get a job. And then I see people driving very nice cars, living in fancy houses. And I'm thinking, how do they make a living? Somebody told me the best way to earn a living and faster is to be a nurse. And I'm like, I don't want to be a nurse. I had a fight with my parents when they tried to put me to Mosoria Teachers College. So I didn't want to be a nurse. I didn't want to be a teacher. But in all said, I ended up finding my way around and I ended up being a nurse. So that is what I do. And then when I got to be a nurse, I have a degree. So I put it together and I became a director of an assisted living. So that is what I do. I'm a nurse and a director in an assisted living here in Overland Park, Kansas. So since I was not really into nursing, I got into nursing, but then I figured there are other opportunities that you can do as a nurse, but you don't have to literally just be doing the nursing part of the job. So you cannot limit yourself and say, I do not want to do this, I just want to do this. And I think we also have to give our children that opportunity to say, have plan A, B, and C, or open your horizon. Don't just go just like one direct thing. Yeah, it is good to know what you want to do, but also, how about if that thing fails? How about we all want to do coding and all this? How about in the near future, all that collapses, just like the housing market? What else can you do? And if your children are into sports, let's help them to cultivate that. I see right now my niece plays plays volleyball, and she moved to Texas. Her parents moved her to Texas so she can really play volleyball. She's 11 years old and she's playing as a professional, but it started with her parents really helping her. We all used to play outside in the backyard, and then we figured out this girl can really play. So we started, our parents started enrolling her in little leagues around, So get your children out. Even if they are book smarts, it's very important. And I'm sure Peter Rono, who is a former athlete, will agree with me. It's very good for your healthy. You never know what the talents the children are. Let them try anything in school. They are volleyball, running, So let's open our children's horizon. Especially if you live in diaspora, the opportunities are endless, completely endless. So let's have that. And at the same time, let's not forget to, one thing that I know anybody in diaspora have succeeded is the background we grew up in was God-fearing. We all went to church. We all went to good schools that church was instilled on us. So, for example, people went to MOAS. Josephine, like me, went to Chipterid Girls. There was mass every day. There was prayers every other day. So that is one thing. Eat with your children. Sit down on the dining and have prayers. Don't let your children eat in the bedroom or just say, oh, I don't want to eat. Those important lessons we learn, we may not carry everything, but let's carry the important things that made us who we are today, that gave us the discipline we have today. So for the young people, like Janet said, listen to your parents, discuss things. Parents, listen to your children. And don't forget, prayers are important. I'd say, to me, I'm here today because of, I hated it back then, but waking up at 5 o'clock to go pray, rosary was the hardest in our family. Half the time we are under the bed in my mom's and you're sleeping and my dad will just find you and tuna you. But that is what carried me to be stronger as a Catholic today, to be stronger as a person today, are those prayers. God-fearing person, you'll always succeed wherever you are, anywhere in this planet. So prayers, hard work, discipline, respect, and let's just continue like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Josephine. I'm so proud of you. And thank you for that encouragement. I just want to encourage anybody who has a child who can be able to do any track event, be it running, be it anything that the opportunities are immense out here. The opportunities are immense. Please allow your children to do whatever they have to do, be it running, be it playing soccer, be it playing netball, volleyball. Any track event is very, very lucrative. And we'll still have people who benefited from those events and whatever, who join in later. I'm hoping that we can be able to elongate this a little bit so that other people can join in as well. So that we don't lose track on the field and events thing. Balozi Peter Rono, can you be able to hear me, please? If you can hear me, please join in and say something to the students.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Josephine.
Mili and ngagat the students at PKMite in Abuatiala Barasendu is. All right. Michelle Abariako, just wave to me, just wave. Thank you very much. PKMia might Amajale Chamge. Kongoi Chamge Tukul. So I will mix a mixing in Garesa at College of what your logasen. The reason why I major mixing. Kuma me just say little because me to Google like the Megan Garesa Juma Migo Linjin. So kuma me just say little. Thank you so much, Josephine, Kongoi, Janet, Kongoi Pichuka Gongal also Mili Akwetugul. Mili, thank you so much for inviting us to join. Michelle, I just want to say congratulations. You know, I remember very well a couple of months ago, when you are in high school. I remember, not high school, but your school. You actually promised us that you are going to do us proud. And I want to say thank you. You know, you lived your word. And to get 4 or 6, that was very, very, we're very proud of you. We are also very proud of your colleagues who are there, who also sat for the exam. In fact, we are celebrating you, Michelle, and your colleagues the same day that the results of KCP just came out. And I was looking at it, you know, I was touched and very fascinated by a student who had scored very low in KCPE. Huyu mwanafunzi nasikia anatoka huko Gariza alipata 116, no 113, lakini ameenda akapata B kwa form 4. So I was looking at that, I'm like, wow, it can be done. So ameja kityamu ngalek tutigin, ameja kasarta, I'm a beneficiary of a track scholarship, just like Josephine said. Kingo mi primary olaginya many years ago. For me, Michelle, I was just an average student. You know, I did well, you know, first of all, I was school and me, I didn't want to go to school. And my mother actually encouraged me not to. Lagini mwisho, thank God for a chief nabagorenyu. Nigi tungo nyogana mech, amugi gioi mayek, gioi my mother mayek changa. I know how to make changa, I don't drink. To ma jam janga, mo gula sagarete. I don't want, you know, I know what it can do. And I know how to make it. So, go to Nyogana Mechiv, Kimote, Lengarate, Kenyo Yuagat, I went to school. So I was an average student. I did well. Mwishowe, I ended up going to, you know, Kisumu. I was there for 21 days. And then later on, I was St. Patrick's Iten. And I realized, because I came from a humble family, I have to do something. So I started running. By the time I was in high school, I was actually representing Kenya. I go, you know, look at Josephine was St. Patrick's or Liniten. So me, I ran. And I knew that was going to take me places. Fortunately, I was able to come to America on a track scholarship. Michelle, if you go to school, do something. Just, you know, it's good to study, but also do something. You can play any sports. Imuji just and tennis, you can play hockey, you can, you know, represent your school. Be a prefect, do something. So don't just, you know, like it's good to do books, but also do something. Because the world, I look at Chita somebody who can, you know, manage time. So Agera Gigi, Kongot Kogi prefect, Awogi average grades and your grades, you know, this person knows how to manage time. That is how people look at people. And number two, Kongia sports, imuji nyorche scholarship. In America, if you came, I didn't pay even a single cent. So, you know, I came like Janet. So if you are doing something with me, opportunities, Piga Barasendu, or Mande Sang, you know, you school, do sports, labate, play volleyball, play basketball. There are so many sports you can do. You know, and then look for opportunities. You got your good grades, and then, you know, we are here. We are always talking. Give me the internet, give me a lot of a few minutes on a large big of Australia. Kotoma nyoyo. Kogamwajini got the same things. Logo got a lot of Alegini Aquet, Logo, encourage your kids to do sports. Major get them gave out good tennis, you know, sports getting your rabinet, gave a good golf, sports getting your rabinet. Bigam Nandil, Sakwego, Bunu, Jamosi, take Yaba, Nandil's Bears Club. Major Vigeri, Le Bears Club in the Gogi take in so Gijas and Golf Cotin Rabinik, Mogumwajinji. So, I encourage Logo to participate in these opportunities in Jatatul. You can get scholarship in academics, you can get scholarship in sports, Koge combine and Jatatul. So, a major Ungi Gilge, Michelle, thank you so much. You promised us that college in Gityewa High School, you go there and also do something else. This key academics, you go do some sports and it will help you. So, what do you have to do as a student? You know, I'm thinking to be somebody to have a good character in education, you go trustworthy. You know, you have to be somebody who is trusted. You have to be somebody who is respectful. Not just to respect yourself, but to respect others as well. Anybody that you meet. So if you do that, you have to be responsible. You know, responsibility is something important. So you have to be responsible in what you do. Don't just, you know, do things, but do, you know, responsible. Be fair as well. Last time you go fair, you have to be caring. Who do you have to care? You have to care about yourself and others who are going to be, living with you. Yewe sugul, itinye bi gora jomi tetugul, be caring to them. And then you have to be a good citizen. Yegu mwananchi nagararan, mwanafunzi nagararan in school, who abides by the rules of the school. You have to be disciplined. Those things, you will go very far. And you have to be optimistic. Michelle, what do I want to do? I want to get an A in Form 4. We have engineers here who are telling you it can be done. Yes, it can be done. So, yeah, I took you, you will do very great. Not just for Michelle, but for all the students who are there. Unfortunately for me, St. Patrick's Day, nobody really visited me. I don't blame anybody, but still I had fun. So, insigi kiaumi olo visiting logo ginabaga encourage logo or supporting logo ngoba logo ko mante logo ko basang. It's a good thing. Sigiga Mili, thank you so much for seeing it better for Mili to go out so that she can do what she's doing. It's a great thing. Yamanda bigo kararan piga Barasendu or mandabi. I know Nandi very well. Club. I was coaching some athletes. I used to run around there. The primary school in Nandi secondary school. So that area is very good. It can produce great people. So biga Barasendu, you meet a gapchai katakat your olam manda bigora. You manda ijai go manda big, more manda jai gijege. So that is the message nebosigi. Ongi manda logo, agi manda jai. Koiga go manda logo go bajai, go nyur rabina go nyuru magarnati. That is a very important thing. Negumuaywa, ongi gil so manet. Nebalet sotare. Ko Michelle, if you forget about everything that these people will say. Number one is you have to develop interest in whatever you're going to do. In Google sports, so many sports, I always say do education and sports. You develop an interest in that and work on it, it will be good. You have to have the right attitude towards things. You get this thing, when you do it, you have to like it. Last time I jump. Number three, you have to be disciplined. Yeah, I took your some right interest, to have interest, right attitude, good discipline, you will be very successful. Everything is possible. I started telling people in Form 2 that I wanted to go to America. I live in America now. I've been fortunate enough, I've traveled to every country probably in the world. Because I want to travel. And I talked to my God, I travel, and I've traveled so much. I've been fortunate enough. I thank God for that. Last time I, pray on your own. I'm glad that, Kagiai Misa for this, for the great work that you did. This is very, very wonderful. So, Yewendi, if I took you out, you will be very successful. Michelle, I hope, and, I want to continue praying for you. I know you will be in Australia. I know you will come to America. In the so you start, if it's Australia that you want to go, or you in the school, you dom the school. Even the new nagi muaji room as you lejane, or you log in the band and you are in Australia. If you say that, you will get there. So, we should work the very best to give ungigi logo. Wanafunzi Jumuiya, it is possible ungebe sports. And then do education. We will help you. We will share the information. Wanafunzi ongigilge, let's also share information. You can be a blessing from wherever you are. Just stay and be a blessing from wherever you are. We love you so much. Thank you so much, Michelle, for making us proud. We are very, very proud of you. I take your word every time, because when I saw you telling us that you will do us proud, and today we are celebrating you, I will count on you every time. So, Michelle, I wish you the very best. When you join Form 1, you're going to do great. You're going to a very good school. We've had students coming from there that got A. You're going to get A when you get there. So just go and work hard. Like Janet said, you got 4 or 6. So it's going to be a little, people who did very well. If you believe in yourself, yes, you will do that. Michelle, I know you're going to do that and make us proud again. 4 years to come, you celebrate any. And by that time, while you Form 1, start looking at good schools. Ask again Janet, Siriti Janet, Lady Janet, Kia in Segaba Sugulu, Negi Wengolimba, America. Write to us, ask ma'am, get our email, communicate to us. We'll show you some of the best schools. Okay, lady, you just go get A and then we'll help you. We love you, Piga Barasendu, Tunganyo, Nyo no Yata Sugulu, Naga, what you got see matwa. So gigo matwa na funzi jagibun Sugulu nataga. So you are next to greatness. Ngalega Chai, Gitinya Milinyo. Now we have Michelle. We are going to have so many people. Barasendu. So continue doing that. High. It is possible. We love you so much. Thank you, Mili. We appreciate you, Gongwe.
Thank you very, very much, Balozi. Wenye mnakimbia ndio huyo mentor. Kama unaweza kukimbia 100, 200, 400, 10,000, we have people who can take you abroad. Piche chang chemeje kwa bitanin ngomeje obe gai yet kerenget yet kwariat aje wet ko gigonech mwaitane gimuji gerwai. So Balozi is here. He can be able to lift your hand. He can be able to hold you. He's here. Allow me, good people, to give Father 11. Tafadhali, he's rushing out for mass, but before he dashes, Father 11, we have a priest, our own priest from the United States of America as well, so that we are all rounded people. Tuko tunaomba, tunashukuru Mungu, na tuko tukipiga kazi pia. So Father 11, tafadhali, Father Ignatius, karibu sana. Thank you.
Asante Mili, and congratulations Michelle. Mimi naitwa Father 11, and yangu tu ni kukuombea na kukutakia kila laheri unapoenda shuleni. And I think everyone has spoken really very well. Ingawa sikupata kila mtu akiongea, tumeamka huku kwetu saizi, and I'm getting ready for mass. But I had Palosi na Josephine. Mimi nilisoma na brothers wa Josephine, and na vile alisema kweli discipline is very important. Najua wazazi wake and the brothers, and they've really done so well. And all I have to tell you, Michelle, wenda shule, and like Balosi said, it's good to balance, not to focus on, of course, education is kitu namba moja, lakini also extra curriculum activities, kukimbia, kama ni any other games, any other sport that, you find yourself, even ndio watu wanagundua talent zao, and those are the things that will always, take you far. So I want to wish you God's blessings. Ndakumbuka kwa sala, and I'm sure there will be another opportunity, ambayo ikikuja tutaweza kukupea mawaidha mengi. Other than that, I just want to wish you God's blessings and work hard and be respectful. Kumbuka kuomba every day. Kati hii maisha hatuwezi toboa bila Mungu, so kumbuka kuomba, and be nice to everyone around you, because everyone is a source of blessing and inspiration to you. So God bless you, and wishing you all the best. Kongoi sana.
Thank you, Father 11. Father 11 has offered himself to buy you a bucket full of water so that you don't run out of water.
Iko njiani.
So you're sorted. Your bucket and water is sorted for your school. Thank you so much, Father 11. Be blessed and pray for us.
Thank you. God bless. Okay.
Now, I'll also take this opportunity to welcome our legendary Pastor Joel Kimeto. Is in the house. Tafadhali, Pastor Kimeto, if you can hear me, take over. The mic is yours. Pastor Joel Kimeto, if you can hear me and you're in a position to speak, tafadhali, karibu. Asante sana.
Asante sana Mili, pole siku kuwapata mapema, lakini sasa ninawapata vizuri, loud and clear. Muko salama?
Karibu sana. Tuko salama, twashukuru. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Pengine munichulishe tunaongelea nini, lakini kwanza wacha niseme ya kwamba nimefurahi kunichulisha kwamba tukutane hata jioni hii ya leo. Najua mko kwa usiku ya manane kule kwenu. Yes.
Yes, tuko usiku wa manane. Nitaeka Joel Kimeto kidogo. He's a doctor. He was awarded a honorary degree by a university in Netherlands, and we're so proud of you. We're happy that you're here today so that you can give us a tip on how to get a honorary doctorate degree. Thank you so very much. The next person who's gonna speak for us or to us is Hosea Kiprono. Hosea, tafadhali, karibu. If you can hear me, tafadhali Hosea.
Siko sawa mani?
Faint.
Ugasa.
Faint.
Aka
Volume kidogo tafadhali.
une volume ngio.
That's okay.
Ko mi down ga mi ore tikai lakini mamingala. I will be so brief. Jamwa Mili nabatai ibn fa inege hakat bik tukul jaga tuya ngulim background baga ulimba Barasendu. Ngaineta visual jamge mirbe.
Hosea. Volume kidogo.
Maybe turn off the camera ati angalala uya ami.
That's okay. That's really good. Yes.
Oh, kongoi aka consume ni kongoi amejaa nafasi ni nege haweji kongoi my sister Mili for the opportunity nege go no akagat pik ke katuya ngurkat limba Barasendu akawech kongoi father 11 father nege ongoza ni misa kosajin Michelle family tukul ameje ak pik ab kokwet kaniset ak pik chekimi online ara pik chechang kabisa chekimi pamoja amejaa katak nirbe taibe nafas kora kiwekyi kamuktaindet Cheptalel nekimuch kole omeche kiwechi kongoi ngasarwek tugul kingesaat kinye kesojini Michelle ko mtihani kokwai kamuktaindet nemie so kakibwa kora nyikiwech kongoi ami kokawe olimbo Melbourne Australia biik chemengen ang olimbo ground ko agenge nebo family kakotulwa mwetunch my mom Gure mama nebo Mili Senge. So technically, so I'm part and parcel of the family because we are so grateful. People jamiet nebo barwech nige encouraging Michelle akwendi somanet olimbaga barak Michelle kangalalun bichu ngalek chechang you are so lucky inyoru an opportunity nebo ane biik alak kameta boisionik kameta kasisiek kwa atyo kobwa nyiko cherin so kimagun ki age tugul nenyi nemi itakchinigei olimbo kabarak kiboiboen after 4 years kainyoru biik chekakoek mentors chekuk angot chanet biik chekibir tuguk kotucha kabisa kibir kila kitu ako kakobwa yu atinye kora chorwenyu kingalale kityo boy kitinye kocham kelen boy child kikoek endangered species atinye one of my friend nekokibe kongete olimbo Adelaide akoi ole Melbourne mi kora ako is an engineer by profession somanchin engineering emetab Australia ako kimuch kosomane ole ameche kityo akoch komwa ng'olyowan ak atinye kora kijanayat kora nyu is doing a great job. These are my great friend kibendoti tugul ngeng'ololi ko karibu saa 7 nebo kemboi kimi oret kakitelelse sikosikchigei attendan the occasion netesetai eng olimbo Kirgat. Ameche kityo alechi young people cheka-attendan families cheka-attendan eng yo okil lagok akwa okil eng somanet lagok ko an asset mutai some of us ko kimakimongu kele tos kitip keit ole kikeit, lakini kikotoretotech kamuktaindet. So ngenyoru an opportunity kidogo ngekas chi nemoche kecher ketieme keit yotok amu through cherset nekikicherech akoni kikeit. So Michelle, kiboiboen, we are proud of you, we are looking forward. Mutai imutotech eng soet kebunoti ndegeit ko chang kakile eng research ko biik chengeringen mi biik chebendi amalany ndege, lakini inyoru an opportunity biwaken anan iegu one of the pilots ako kiboiboi. Ngataune one of the engineers nekitinye Humili, I know time kakwa, and then akochi kora kiptoiyot nemi kora pamoja komwa kole aine eng emoni sikokas sikik eng olin bo gaa kora kole ngemi angot emotinwechu kimi kora kokiligei biik eng boisionik. Kang'alal Janet komie, asante sana engineer Janet, kiboiboen kitieme kora kikil the boy child akine ngole ang boisionik kakimi Melbourne kwa akine wakili engineer ikatishe eng olin bo Barasendu akimwa ile isomonchini ine akibunu eng olin bo gaa ako kisoman ano gaa.
Kwa majina naitwa Donald Kipchirchir, natoka Bomonias, nasoma engineering, electrical and electronics. Niko na sembe kwa Michelle, if you want to go for engineering, make sure you study hard, make sure you keen in class, and make sure you open-minded. Engineering is about being open-minded to every situation, and make sure you listen to your teachers, everything, you will be okay. I wish you all the best. I'm very grateful. I had friends who were in Kabarak. We did engineering with them, and they're all okay. Just be keen in class, and you'll have everything at your disposal. Everything. And I'm very grateful. Have the best high school experience, and you'll be okay. Nashukuru, nashukuru kwa kile yote, and congratulations on your marks. And very, very much thank you.
Kongoi. Donald ni ko the best student in Kapsabet Boys. 2015. The best student Kapsabet Boys ko Donald Kipchirchir. Ako bareke ak ikiligei kom. So Michelle, you are so lucky. Itinye biik kai coincidental kubun all parts of the world. Ameche akoi kora kiptoiyot nemi yu tuwai amwake akitestai iter lakwet koingian form 1 kotibun high school.
Angana chuke kurano Kelvin Kipchumba. Angana ki ami olebo Australia kimia kose asomanchini nursing. So leniro kakiletabke ko kit neyoe chito sikobit kisich sobet nekararan eng tai yun. Ako chi age tugul neimeche sobet nekararan eng tai yun komeche ikiligei, itinye kondit, itinye the drive nebo isucceed sikobit imuch isongan tai. Ko kamalechi komwan kokilgei kosoman kosichin mentors, biik che mentoni, biik chekere kila siku kolen ameche mutai kalya koeku chicho. Ko ngitinye chito mentor nekere ne motivated in any way in life, iwendi performen very well akelechini kokasit mwalimuinik akokasit sigik eng kachang'an akokilgei. Amakchini kit age tugul nemie ako alente choto ng'alek kokilgei mutai makine mukoyat mung'wor kosir eng form 4 kosir kocho Mungu tai yu much konyo Australia anan kwa US anan kwa Canada ako sobet ko wendi kwochinigei polepole.
Kongoi, those are my great friends. Kokitravelan tugul over 900 kilometers. Kongiro biik che yan ko sacrifice boisionik atya sikebe tugul alen kongoi ako kakonyor this opportunity. Ameche kityo ale kongoi Mili, you have been a mentor. You have done a lot of things. Kiatinye tabwoti olikinye biik chemi yo kiami gawe olipo Limuru baada somanet. So kobitu wakati nekitunatembeleanchi inendet komi kikileleshwa ano and Millie, so you have done a lot in my life, and but the good things, he supported me, everything. He is when I was given good food. Like you did everything. You supported me back to school, but that's why you reciprocate. You are now harvesting through your daughter at the moment. So continue with the same art, continue helping people, continue advocating for Nini, and God ago berurin jeptalel. So senge agangot babatukul kelengongoi ki Michelle. I didn't go to anek yami a day school ngolimbaga din tuluap lagi naging school. Idam gebwane tuition samoe so kidam kemiak patel samoe tuition after atigeria kunyikimunyi kurgatya akebe so ongikilgei biik chok mamete toib nafas neo kimi oret ngole Melbourne kuwekse yuka olimbo Adelaide kongoi biikab Barasendu so katwa biikab kanisenyu nya kole kitu angot ingen senge so kat bichotok tugul cho Barasendu akokwanotok tugul olechi angot Madam Grace nakyonetishe itwai kenyisiek chechang sokat icheket tugul. Back to you to Sydney from Melbourne to Sydney. First time you did.
Thank you very much, Hosea, for the sacrifice that you've done, pulling over so that you cannot, you can be able to talk to her. I'm very, very appreciative of that. There's so many people who really want to speak, and I'll give an opportunity to each and everybody because they've sacrificed their time. So big up ka omwitayo kidogo, wacha tuongee kidogo tu, alafu tuweze kuwapa nafasi muweze kupiga densi kiasi. Can I please Jacqueline Teruto? Jacqueline, if you can be able to hear me and you're in a position to speak, the mic is yours, tafadhali. Jacqueline Teruto, if you can unmute yourself, please. Ntashukuru. Okay, as Jackie is preparing, Chebet, karibu tafadhali. Chebet, if you can hear me, tafadhali.
Chumbaa, I'm happy to attend your farewell party. What I would like to say is just we are proud of you. I'm really proud of you. We pride, and I'm happy you did your best. What I will wish you is all the best as you go to another level. You are a very smart, intelligent girl. That's what we know. Keep aiming high because I know your dreams are valid. You have a very supportive mother, and she sacrifices a lot to make sure you get everything you want, and focus. That's what I'll say. When you go to high school, just keep focusing and chase that dream. Have a goal. What do you want to be? And how would you achieve that, you know? Mimi nakutakia kila laheri na kuombea na kutakia baraka kabisa, jikase. Asante sana kwa wazazi na jamii mzima kwa kusupport Michelle na the family na kwa kujitokeza kuwajoin, na watakia baraka zake Mwenyezi Mungu, muendelee kubarikiwa sana na tunawaombea tuko pamoja kiroho, though we are fine from in distance, but kiroho tuko pamoja na tunawatakia kila laheri kabisa na Mwenyezi Mungu awalinde. Michelle, I wish you all the best. We love you so much, and we know you'll get a good grade after 4 years. So just keep focused. You're very intelligent. You're very smart. You're very disciplined girl. That's what we know, and continue like that. You are going to go far. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Chebet. Jacqueline Cheruto. Chebet is a very good friend of mine. We've come from far. We got to know each other all the way from Kenya, and we're still great, great friends until now. I appreciate her so much. She used to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning as well to pray for you guys when you're in school. So really appreciative of that. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Jacqueline Cheruto, if you can hear me, please. If Jacqueline is not in a position, big up and you can see people are still waiting to talk. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our legendary Daktari himself, Dr. Joel Pastor Kimeto. All the accolades come to you now. Thank you very much. The mic is yours.
Asante sana Mili. Waja ni washukuru wale ambao wako the ground, wako nyumbani na Michelle. Nikisema ya kwamba uwema wa Mungu hatuwezi hata kuzungumza juu yake kwa sababu Mungu ni mwema. Neno la Mungu latuambia ya kwamba watoto ni vipawa kutoka kwa Mungu. Tena ni thawabu kutoka kwa Mungu. Ni asante kwa Mungu ambaye alitupatia Michelle. Siku hii ya leo tuna celebrate na kumshukuru Mungu kwa vile alimwezesha apite na aende katika level nyingine katika masomo. Sasa Michelle, na kuongelesha wakati huu nikisema ya kwamba yule Mungu aliyekuwezesha upite ni yule Mungu atakaa pamoja nawe na atakuongoza na atakupa upite hata kwa secondary school na atakuwezesha hata uende university, hata pia hata kuenda hata inawezekana kuwa hata nchi za ng'ambo, na atakusimamia kwa maisha yako yote ukimtumainia na kumheshimu katika maisha yako, kwa sababu masomo ni yako, uhai ni wako, na kila kitu kinafanyika kwa ajili yako. Kwa hivyo ujitunze, ujiheshimu, mheshimu mama, heshimu watu wa ukoo, na wote sisi wote tutakuombea kisaun kibwotin kimakuja mnyachen en sobeng'ung tugul ak ingen kele wendi Kamuktaindet kotononi koboten. Ak yeimiten akot yeimi school ibwat, yana iwendi akot high school ibwat ng'alekab Mungu, kanisa, meberbergei ak tuguk chebo emoni chesirtoi, ak iku lakwet neng'om ak neimong'u Kamuktaindet. Ngoberurin Jehova, ngomutin en chomyenyin ak kondoun. Kongoi mising.
Kongoi missing Pastor Joel Kimeto. Pastor Joel Kimeto kumeke richo, lakini got sacrifice and his time go with komi kibagenge. Aje kongoi missing, we're so happy and proud of you, and we are honored for you to be here today. Thank you. Galaxy Note 9, please, if you can hear me. If Galaxy cannot hear me, allow me to welcome one very important person before who is going to close for us this chapter, so that we can welcome the guests on the ground. Pastor Grace, she's been very, very instrumental. She would wake us up at 3 a.m. for us to pray for you. So Pastor Grace, I'm really, really humbled. I'm very, very grateful for having known you. And yes, please.
Yeah, so kangetin so Pastor Grace, just because Michelle said she wants to be a pilot, Katya Magura, a friend of mine who is a pilot, just in good kologeni na muaun, just a colleague to Michelle, it is possible. I'm a pilot, a real pilot. So I've called a friend of mine who is a pilot because she wants to be a pilot. So if my friend calls in, I will let you know. Kongwe?
Thank you so much, Balozi. If you can please reach out to Chef Kirui as well, so that so that when Michelle is piloting, she knows that the engineers who can be able to make that aircraft as well, then we will be very, very appreciative of that. Pastor Grace, allow me to please welcome you to this meeting so that you close for us, so that you can be able to welcome people on the ground. I know we've taken a huge part of your time, but please, tafadhali mturuhusu tu kwa sababu watu pia huku have sacrificed a lot. Karibu, Pastor Grace. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Millie. And thank you everyone who is on the ground. Na sisi wote ambao tuko Zoom. First of all, I want to say congratulations, Michelle. Wacha nikuambie, Michelle, you have a wonderful mom. Huyu mom aliorganize maombi. You know, when even we were at work, sleeping, but we were remembering you in our prayers from and all other candidates. May God bless you. You have not let your mom down. Now you have not let us down. Now all the people who have been standing with you. I have one of my friend, ambaye anaitwa Minister Hannah. She came and she has been asking me about you. Ya kwamba, how did she do? And I was telling her, this is my daughter that she did so well. Even I was telling Billy, I'm going to take her from you. But we are so proud of you, Michelle. May God bless you. Thank you for making all of us proud. And I know also in the presence of God, God is so happy for your hard work. Mungu akaweza kukubariki. Nataka nishukuru sana kwa kila mmoja wetu who have sacrificed to come and just encourage these students, especially even Michelle, na wote students ambao mko hapo mnatusikiza siku ya leo. This is a wonderful thing. It is so blessing. Tukishapata wazazi ambao wanakuja pamoja, kanisa wakikuja pamoja, majirani na marafiki, wakuja washukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya what God is doing. You know, God is doing marvelous things in our students. God is doing greater things. You know, if there was one thing that I was praying for our students, ni wakati ule ambapo kulikuwa na corona. Tulikuwa tunasikia bad incidents, bad things, bad reports about our students. Lakini we thank God when we see a testimony like this from Michelle. Ya kwamba hata kama hiyo 2020 ilikuwa so hard, lakini she worked more extra hard na wale students wengine ambao tuko nao hapa. Ya kwamba number one, wali work hard in the academic. But number two, they kept themselves katika hali ya kimili zao, walijiheshimu. Now, if there is one thing that I normally encourage young people, na vile hata akina ambassador wamesema and the rest, ni keeping yourself. You know, when the Bible talks about your body is a temple of God in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1. Yani purtongung, uo mwili wako, it is the temple of God. It is a temple of the Holy Spirit. You know, you have to respect yourself. Na unapojirespect, na kusema, no, I cannot do this. I have to do this. You know, it is for your benefit. Unajua sahi, Michelle, your mom amekufunza, amejaribu all means possible, ametuita, tumeomba, lakini wewe mwenyewe, lazima pia you do your part. I've seen here in America, and I think also in Kenya, that when it is the child is 18 years, or they decide for themselves. But I want you, when you are making any decision, it is for your benefit, it's for your life. Mom has done the best, your grandmother has done all the best, you are everybody, all your other relatives, the mwalimu alifanya yake, is you. Sasa unapoenda sasa shule, number one, respect yourself. Number two, jua kwamba this maisha ni yako. And this was taking me to think about what the Bible says. Yenye inasema kwamba whatever it is good, whatever it is lovely, whatever your vitu that is pleasing to God, you know, do those things in the book of Philippians, do those things ya kwamba uweze kumtukuza Mungu. So utakapoenda hata shule, usiangalie how others are doing, lakini just focus, uone kwamba vile umeambiwa una aim, whatever unataka kufanya, whatever you want to be. Ambia Mungu, nataka wewe uniongoze. I know you're a child ambao umelelewa katika njia ya Mungu. Unajua what prayers is. Unajua kumwogopa Mungu ni nini. Lakini I want you to keep yourself. Uweze kukaa katika ile hali ambayo inamtukuza Mwenyezi Mungu. We want to come back again wakati utamaliza high school, tukuje to celebrate, uende university, uende hata ngambo, whatever God has for you. Lakini wewe mwenyewe, uwe yule ambaye kweli umejifocus na unajiheshimu. I'm going to pray a prayer for you, ambayo iko katika the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verse 24 through 25, 26. Biblia inasema hivi, Bwana akubariki na akulinde. Michelle, naomba Mungu akaweza kukubariki na kubariki zaidi. Ameshakubariki na amekupatia those good results. But I'm praying right now ya kwamba unapoenda kuanza form 1, ya kwamba wacha Mungu akubariki. Akubariki na ubarikiwe tele na ubarikiwe zaidi. Na vile watu wengi wanapenda kusema, ubarikiwe paka hata majirani washangae. Paka saizi wanashangaa kwamba tumeita hii Zoom, kama kwamba atikumbe mama yako wako na marafiki kama hao, ya kwamba kuna kanisa ambao wamekuwa kikuombea. May God bless you, our daughter Michelle. Na anapo kukubariki, the Bible continues saying, na kulinde. We want God to protect you. And this is my prayer, that may God protect you. May God bless you and protect you. Ya kwamba katika hata whatever you are going to be doing, akaweza kukulinda. Na not only to Michelle, also the students who are there ambao wananisikiza saizi. I'm praying that may God bless you and protect all of you students. There are so many enemies around. There are so many evils around this world. There are so many evil things hata kwa mashule. Lakini I'm praying ya kwamba Mungu anapo kukubariki na hata aweze kukulinda. Anapo kukulinda, ujue kwamba atakuprotect from all those enemies. Lakini ni wewe tu mwenyewe ujiachilia kwake. And the other one, that a prayer that I'm praying is kwamba na Bwana akuangazie nuru za uso wake. And may God's face shine upon you. Ya kwamba mahali popote utakapokuwa unaenda unang'aa. Kelina, hata saizi, look how beautiful you are. Look how you have kept yourself. And I pray that may you continue shining in the presence of God each and every moment. Ya kwamba ung'ae, uso huyo wa Mungu uweze kung'aa mbele zako. Ukuwe mtoto wa Mungu ambao unamwogopa Mungu, so that uweze kuimitate what God is telling us to do. May the face of God shine upon you, Michelle. Na akaweze kukuhifadhi, akaweza kukulinda. But more so, Bwana akaweza kuinua uso wake na akupe amani. I know when you are thinking to go to high school, saa zingine unaweza kuwa unasumbuka. Unastuka, what kind of friends am I going to meet? Hii shule itakuwa namna gani? It's far from home. How is it? But I was so happy at least umeonja maneno ya boarding school. Lakini how? I'm telling you, the peace of God be upon you. Akupe hiyo amani, Mungu akupe hiyo amani na uweze kukaa ukijua kwamba you are excelling. Otherwise, may God bless you. God upon you. Chikaze Michelle. We are so proud of you. Lakini tunakuomba ujiheshimu, work hard and hard. Mubarikiwe sana. You want me to take it back to the ground?
Yes, unless Michelle has something to tell these people before we say goodbye to them. Michelle, I would like you to give a vote of, no, not a vote of thanks, but just something to this group before we get back to the ground. Michelle, if you can hear me, please. Michelle, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So first of all, I'm thanking everybody for attending the Thanksgiving and also for the support you've given me throughout. Actually, for my neighbor and my family, my friends, with one just the same mark of our teachers and our parents tulisikia walikuwa namka for the pupils sina but jikazeni. There's nothing very happy and very exciting to see your mother laughing. Always make me happy. That's the thing that I love the most. Mama really, if all of you are witness. The last time we were here, tulikuwa tuna celebrate my grandmother. She was retiring from teaching. Now, you can see that it's a family. Right, like so much about Nandi, something about that. So the students dance and work hard and make your parents happy. And we shall also come with you once you pass and all the examinations. I also want to congratulate everybody because now when you happen on KCP or KCC, congratulations to all of you. And it doesn't matter. Congratulations. Thank you to my mom. Thank you very much for today. Just I love you so much. And I also promise, like the other time, I promise to give you the best mark, and I don't break promises. I also promise I give you my word that I'm going to work hard, give my best in high school. That is Kabara Kamgoing. So just hang in there and also support me together, all of you, and bring another celebration. And we'll come to celebrate again once I get a good grade after Concord. I promise to all of you. Thank you very much. Good evening. I'm Lynn, I'm Michelle's friend. In school, we used to have ups and downs, the moments. Yes, we did. Some exams made us feel like we won't make it, but we remember the sacrifices from our parents and the encouragement, and at the end, we came out victorious. So what I have to say, nothing comes easy. I can witness that. And by a coincidence, we're actually the same index number with Michelle, but the only difference is that my name comes before hers. So like, yeah, and we want to thank God for 406. It's a really, maybe it wasn't our target at some point, but at the end of it all, we thank God. So thank you, Michelle's mom and her friends. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Lynn, for being a good friend to Michelle. I've heard a lot about you from her, and for the positive, you can trust me in that. And I'm so proud of you. Regards to your parents, and thank them so much for allowing you to be here today to celebrate with my daughter. I really, really appreciate you. I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank my parents. I can't say thank you enough. I mean, you've allowed me to do whatever I want to do, and having taken care of Michelle, without complaints. Sometimes I'm over the roof complaining, but you've never complained at any one given time. You've never missed any visiting days. You've never missed any parents' days or whatever. You've sacrificed your entire lives for my daughter, and I really, really appreciate you. I know it is not your responsibility, but it's part of holding your hands so that you can be able to fly high as well. And I'm forever indebted to you. Thank you so much. There's nothing I can really give back to you to say thank you. But I think if there was a bigger word for thank you, that would be it. I'm really, really happy and proud of you, and forever grateful and forever indebted to you. Thank you, my neighbors, for standing with us. Thank you, everyone who's come here today. I'm so happy and humbled for you having sacrificed your time to be here to celebrate with us. I cannot thank you enough. It's only God's mercies and favor that I can shower, that God can shower his love for you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And thank you for your time. Thank you, friends, for coming to celebrate with us. Mama John Paul, Mama Kim, so many, everyone who was invited and came, those that I've mentioned and those that I haven't, thank you so much. I'm forever indebted to you. Kongoi misingonyo. Kongoi ngoberuroga mukta indeti. Kisai wago tool ageja mark nevaiman. Kongoi misingo. Kongoi. Bye bye.
Angomoleze na quick bye bye. Bas. Ngugaruye. Kagero gogo no gangi ngalali kwanza ni kami America. Kolien gogo yes. Alege ngona memane. Umi mnafurahi? Nyinyi mnapenda masomo? Wapi wale wanapenda masomo? Hebu tuone. Kama unapenda masomo simama kidogo. Simama kidogo tu. Amazing zimesoma net kwa telele wale meteza hiki kidogo. Ije. Hiyo wimbo ilikuwa imekuja mzuri. Ongira bata genge golo. Makofi ya jina mne. Ha ha ha. Tumeuona mkono wake Bwana. Nataka mikono iende namna hii. Ni mazuri tumeona. Mungu umetenda. Ni kweli umeweza. Neno tunatosha. Ukisema umetenda. Weka juu kabisa. Hatoa utumani. Watumishi wako ni wako. Yote wa umbayo. Ikiwa umependezwa. Kama uko na furaha kuja kwa kiwanja bwana. Kuja hapo kwa kiwanja. Hapo kwa kiwanja. Na vilivyo. Hakune. Wapi nduru kidogo ya masomo? Mnafurahi? Onge nunjen kutenda na mama kwete. Shika mgongo ya mwenzako. Hebu shika mgongo ya mwenzako. Shika mgongo ya mwenzako. Nataka wapi wale walimaliza class 8 wote wakuje hapa. Alafu kuna wale walimaliza form 4. Form 4 leavers, are you here? Kuja hapa katikati. Hii ni ya masomo. Sisi tusonge kando kidogo basi tuwapatie nafasi. Nataka form 4 leavers. So that akina Michelle na marafiki zake wajue it is possible from here wamalize form 4. Ama mnasemaje? Form 4 leavers, you should be here to encourage our young ladies, our young girls. Awagashangan, hakuna boy alimaliza class 8? Boy child. Are we endangered? Oh, this is from Form 4 leaver. Any other boy?
Girls are there. There are so many in fact.
Oh yeah, in the next, kweli tunasemanga who runs the world? Muko tayari? Shika mgongo ya mwenzako, shika mgongo ya mwenzako. Shika ya mgongo. Sasa nyinyi line yenu itapitia ndani, sawa sawa? DJ Griff. Na kama wewe ni mwalimu ingia kwa nini? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Kama unapenda masomo nipatie mikono mbili juu namna hii. Weka juu namna hii. Nataka upatie maua kidogo. DJ Griff from the top. Peperusha juu namna hii. Tuende juu. Naomba tuketi sisi wote sasa. Naomba tuketi sisi wote. Nataka Michelle na timu yako peke yake mbaki hapa. Michelle na timu yako peke yenu. DJ ngoja. Michelle and your team. Mishi tutakuwa hapa mbele. Nataka nyinyi wengine muweke laini nyuma ya Michelle. Watu wale walikuwa wamesimama hapa, the Form 4 leavers and the class 8. Form 4 leavers